if we want to be liberated musicians, which means to be able to express ourselves with fluency and express our inner voice sincerely, exactly as we feel it, exactly as we hear it inside us, then I believe that one of the most key things to work on is our mindset. Let me elaborate. Basically, if I were to pick 3 words that would define a successful, powerful and healthy musical mindset, it would be passionate, humble and perseverance. Those are my 3 most important ones, I think. So basically, to dive deeper, it's really easy to fall into the trap of thinking that, oh yeah man, I got this, I can do this, and when somebody's like perhaps trying to show you something, you're like, oh yeah, I know that. No, we never know anything in music. We never know anything in music. Music is a vast world that even something super simple and basic like the C major scale is so deep that you can keep practicing it for years and years, and it will always have something new to reveal. So you need to be open, and in order to be open, you need to be humble. At the same time, it's even easier to fall into the trap of thinking like, oh man, I got no talent, I can't do this, look at all these guys, how great they're playing, I'll never gonna be like them. You know, that's even easier to fall into the trap of doing. It's really integral, crucial to realize that we are not in any sort of competition here. Everyone has their own path, everyone has their own strength, their own weaknesses, and most probably the people that you look up to and you admire and perhaps are a little bit jealous of are people who have been practicing for decades and people who have had great mentors, great insight, were probably really coachable, really open to new information, open to instruction, and they were actually following a powerful process. So if you ask me, the way to go is to find that thin line, that golden line between the two, being humble and at the same time not being pessimistic. That's the golden line. If you are able to find this golden line, to discover this golden line, which for me, it's like a life quest, you know, it's like a life's quest, then this is the path to musical liberation. This is exactly what will help you or everyone on that regard to become musically liberated. This thin line between not really like, yeah, I got this, I'm really good, blah blah blah, and on the other hand, not being like, I'm never gonna play like my guitar heroes, I have no talent. Neither of those two. You need to be in the middle. That thin line is the pathway to musical liberation. And last thing I want to say is that if you really want to deeply grow as a sincere and truthful, honest, confident, fluent musician, you need to start, that's what I have done at least, and helped me a great deal, start working on concepts like this. Practicing music and your relationship with music is not just about here, it's also about your mindset. You need to start like thinking, working on your mindset and things like what I just described. And that's exactly a big part of what I do with my students actually in the Modern Guitar Liberation Academy. We work on mindset. We actively talk about mindset when it is needed, when I realize that the student has blind spots in the mindset that we need to go through in order for the process to be effective. Okay, so I'm wishing all the best and I hope that I could help you with this one. Take care.